What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So in this video, I'm going to take you guys through exactly how much money I blow in a week as a Canadian student. So if you're interested in that, hey, why don't you drop a like on this video, subscribe so you don't miss any more videos to come. But without any further ado, I'm going to shut up. I hope you guys enjoy it. Yes, I did drain my whole bank account just to do that intro. I don't have that much money. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to another video. So, lately, I've been obsessed with this show made by CNBC called Millennial Money, where all they basically do is just take different individuals and figure out how much money they spend on a weekly or a monthly basis. So I figured, hey, why not steal somebody else's ideas to try to get views and make one of these videos myself? So without any further ado, let's get into how much money I spend every single week, with the first biggest expense I have, my apartment. So, welcome to my humble abode in Halifax, Nova Scotia. I'm covering up the address, but it's kind of hard to miss this big green door. After we put in the code, we get into the main porch area, which I then go upstairs to the main living area, which most people come, hang out with each other. I've never been there once in my life because I'm an introvert and I hide away from people. Then we go into the kitchen, which I never use, ever. The only purpose this kitchen has for me is to store my stuff in the freezer up here so I don't cram my own freezer space. That's it. I use that maybe twice in my whole life. That's it. I also need a garbage bag, which you will see after. Then we come back out. There's more apartments up there. Come down back to the porch area, and then we're at my apartment. Nope, that one's not mine. Nope, back downstairs in the deep dark dungeon. As you can see, I am a very messy person. I put my shoes everywhere because I am a 18-year-old bachelor. It's very convenient. I have all the laundry stuff right there next to me, and then into my... Nope. That one's not mine either. So then we go back out over here. They put this up for me just so I would stop putting my shoes on the ground, and I still put all my shoes on the ground. I just have way too many shoes. It's just unnecessary. So then we're into my apartment, unit number 7. So yeah, this is my apartment. This is my desk area. Yes, I have 2 laptops. Don't judge me. Then we have my little closet of a washroom. Hello, yes, hi. Very small, but does the job for myself. Then we come over to the kitchen area where I do all my cooking. This is why I don't go upstairs. Don't look in there, that is disgusting. I have a hot plate where I do all my frying stuff. I have a toaster oven and a microwave. What else do I need? Nothing. Just storage down there. Don't look in there. That's why I needed the garbage bag. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, that's just where my garbage and my recyclables go, under there. Up here is just kind of where my plates, my bowls, all that good stuff is. Then we just have some extra stuff, some cooking spray, rice cakes, just random things. Then we come over to my closet, which is also an absolute state. Yes, I need a female in my life. I know, that's very bad. This is where my so-called folded clothes is supposed to be, but I don't know if you can really call that folding. Don't look up there. Don't look up there, yeah. Then we have my lovely view of the pavement. It's actually a nice big window, to be honest with you. It's great for making videos with because it gives me some good lighting, but other than that, and now we're back to where I am right now. So, that's my apartment. That's it in a nutshell. It's very small. The total cost of this apartment every single month is $1,200 a month, which comes out to $300 a week, which is very expensive for how small this place is. It's insane. But the thing you have to take into account is that it was fully furnished. The only thing I've brought here is my desk, my chair, and my toaster oven and my hot plate. That's basically it. Everything else is here for me. Everything's included. The washer, all that's included. Internet's included. I even take paper towel and toilet paper from a little hole over there, their little storage area. So I don't even pay for any of that. Even soaps, I take that too. Don't tell them that, but yeah. Once I leave this place, I'm gonna try to find somewhere a little cheaper, maybe with roommates, because I don't want to keep paying $1,200 a month for a closet. Now, let's move on to my second biggest expense, which is school. So as many of you may or may not know, I'm a Bachelor of Commerce student here at St. Mary's University in Halifax, Nova Scotia. I'm currently doing school strictly online, so I'm not on campus for this whole semester, but that is the school I'm attending at the moment. The yearly cost for this school, including books, is $11,000. If any of you are from the States, I'm sure that probably doesn't sound crazy expensive for school, but either way, school should not cost that much, but that is the cost. So that divided out onto a weekly basis cost me $211.54 per week, which is wild. So coming in with my third biggest expense are my groceries. So I'm gonna take you guys through all the meals that I eat throughout a day, throughout the week, right now. So if you watched any of my other videos, many of you might know I'm no stranger of a little bit of liquid dopamine in the morning. Every morning, I have one of these. I don't like coffee, so my caffeine substitute is an energy drink. I know they're terrible for me. They're gonna kill me. My heart's gonna stop. I know, I've heard it a million times. It's okay, all right? But yeah, I have one of these every morning. The cost of one of these every day is right there, which honestly is a lot, but it brings me happiness every day. I look forward to this every morning. So if this is my one thing that I want to keep, is kind of a waste of money, it's okay. All right, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna spend it, and I'm gonna be okay with it. But the weekly cost of this as well will be up there. So that's the first thing I consume every morning without fail, every single day. It's either this one or a White Monster or any other type of energy drink that I might try on the channel just to review. So that's that, and I will see you in the next clip. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. I hate water. I can't stand it. It's so boring. Tastes like nothing. I don't like it. So, see how this is orange? I put water enhancers into my water. These are the ones that I use primarily. I switch between flavors, but this is the go-to. It's what I have in here right now. The total cost of what that costs me a week is right there. It's about $6. I know it's kind of expensive, honestly, for flavoring water, but it helps me get my water in. So spending that $6 promotes my health. At least that's how I'm going to justify the purchase. So that's the cost of these. Now let's get into the actual food portion of my grocery bill. All right, so coming in with the first meal of the day, I have an English muffin with some butter, and then I have my little parfait that I make. I have some Greek yogurt mixed with some protein powder. On top of that, I have a graham cracker, I have Cheerios, blueberries, and some almonds. So that is the first meal of the day. Total price of that meal will be right there. And then the total weekly cost of this meal will be right there too. So that's the first meal. I'll see you guys for the second meal. Okay, so up next with the second meal that I eat every day, and this one's probably my favorite right now, actually. I have some frozen strawberries. Then I have an omelet just made with eggs and some spinach. And then this one's weird. I have cream of wheat, which I make with water and coconut milk. I mix in some protein powder in there, and then I also top this meal with a graham cracker too. So the price of this meal is gonna be right there. And then the weekly cost of this meal is gonna be up there too. So coming in with the third meal that I eat, we got some rice, some green beans, some ground turkey, and some barbecue sauce. So I eat this 6 days out of the week. Now, why only 6? Well, you're gonna have to wait to the end to see that. But the total cost of this meal will be right there. And then the total weekly cost will be up there as well. So coming in with the fourth meal that I have, we have some caramel rice cakes topped with some peanut butter, some mashed banana, and some blueberries. Don't knock it until you try it. I also have a sugar-free Jell-O pudding cup as well because they're super good. So the total cost of this meal is gonna be up right there. And the total weekly cost of this meal is gonna be up there too. Now, I also only have this meal 6 days of the week. So again, you're gonna have to watch till later to figure out why. All right, so now we're coming in with the last meal that I eat every single day. And if you know me personally, this should not be a surprise to you. So I have a bowl of oatmeal with peanut butter, protein powder, and topped with Walden Farm syrups. This brings me so much happiness. It's so comforting, and it's just my favorite way to finish off the day. So, total cost of this meal is gonna be right there. And then the total weekly cost of this meal is gonna be up there as well. I forgot to mention it earlier, but for 2 of my meals, the reason why I only have them 6 days of the week is because I started having weekly cheat meals, which I call midweek mukbangs. They're posted every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to see the most recent one, I'll leave it up here for you guys. So that cheat meal is also included in my grocery bill. I'm not gonna show you guys because you gotta go watch the video if you wanna see it. See? Got you guys to go watch another video. YouTuber. So those are all the groceries that I get in a week. And the total cost of my grocery bill comes out to $130.63 per week. Which, I'm gonna be honest with you, is crazy expensive. But as you can see, I'm not like going out and getting fast food all the time or getting Starbucks or anything like that. It's just nowadays, food is expensive, man. Like I calculated out my grocery bill like 6 months ago and it was closer to $100. So inflation is in full effect. Now I have a couple strategies so I actually get my grocery bill down a little cheaper than that. Between cashback on my credit card, student discounts, and different offers, I end up saving close to 15% on my grocery bill every single week, which actually cuts my weekly grocery bill down to $111.04, which is a little better, but it's still a lot. But again, I eat a lot of food, I eat healthy food, and food is just expensive. So now coming in with my 4th biggest expense, which are my investments. Red, red, red. Red. Everything's in the red. This, I'm buying a CryptoPunk. Now, a lot of you might say, oh, but investments, you're not really spending money, it's more of saving money. Which I guess in theory, you're technically correct. But the way I look at my investments is when I make the investments, I treat it as if they're gone. Why do I do that? Because it makes me stress a lot less about the ups and downs of the stock market. So every year I max out my TFSA, which if you're in the States is kind of like a Roth IRA. It's a tax-free savings account. So all the gains that I make in the stock market with these investments, I don't get charged taxes on. I can take all my profits out tax-free. The catch is that there's only a $6,000 contribution amount that you can put in each year, which for me at my age right now is more than enough than I need to be investing at this point in time. So I max out my contribution limit every single year, which again equals out to $6,000. So that calculated out onto a weekly basis comes out to $115.38 per week in investments. So coming in at my last set of expenses are miscellaneous. Little things that don't really have their own group, so I just kind of piled into this one category. So I'm a fitness guy, I guess you could say that. So of course, I take some supplements. The supplements that I take are an omega-3 fish oil supplement, a regular men's multivitamin, creatine monohydrate, and of course, a little bit of pre-workout too. Another thing I use is hair paste to make myself look a little better throughout the day. And of course, deodorant so I don't smell like absolute trash. Again, everything else, toothpaste, soap, toilet paper, all that stuff, I get from here for free. So I don't pay for any of that. I also get my hair cut once a month which is around $40 per haircut, which equals out to around $10 per week. The last thing I spend money on, I like to go out and see a movie at least once per month, and I like to go on Tuesdays because movies are only $7. So my weekly cost for entertainment is $1.75. So that is every single little thing that I spend money on. If I missed anything that you guys may think about, let me know in the comments and I'll answer any of those. But I couldn't think of anything else that I spend money on. So of course, this is the dreaded moment where I tell you guys exactly how much money I spend in an entire week. Drum roll, please. My total weekly expenses come out to $753.32. That makes me want to throw up, to be honest with you. That's a lot of money. Now, a couple of things you have to look at. One, I'm a student, okay? School is expensive. School is not going to be an expense I have for the rest of my life. But that's it. That's my weekly expenses. That's exactly how much money I spend in a week. This was actually a really fun video to make and just calculate out how much I actually spend, because if you don't do that, you really don't know exactly how much you spend. And that could cause problems. That could make people spend a lot more than they actually think they are, because they don't realize the little small purchases that they make every day, how much they actually add up in the long term. So I highly recommend you guys that if you're interested, try this out for yourself. Calculate out how much money you spend in a week and maybe look and see where you can make changes to save money. Again, for me, maybe I should cut out some things like monsters that might be able to save me money in the long run. But to be honest with you, I'm not going to do that. So, that's the end of the video. I'm going to stop rambling. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss any more videos from me in the future. I love you all. I appreciate you all for stopping by. And I will see you Wednesday for the next video. Okay, now I have to eat those groceries I just bought.